Good evening, everyone. I want to say compliments of the season. In a few hours from now, we shall be closing the slide of 2021 and opening a new one, 2022. And so it's a moment of thanksgiving. It's a moment of appreciation. It's a moment of reflections. We say thanks to our sustainer, thanks to our provider, thanks to our director, and then thanks to every one of us that have mattered in this year. So in Daruana Servant Leadership Institute, we usually take this December as a month of gratitude, reflections in gratitude. And we want to include you as one of the list of persons I'm grateful to. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So today, this is episode 4. And episode 4 of our broadcast have this topic. And the topic is servant leadership versus dignity. Servant leadership versus keeping human dignity. What are the ways you can be serving as a leader and keep the dignity of the people you are serving intact? I want to bring up a model story from one of the followers, one of the mentors I have in the servant leadership journey, servant leadership process. He got appointed as a board head, board chairperson of a non-profit organization that had already run so many years with different corporate executives forming part of the stakeholders. And then in that new appointment, he had his first board meeting, and he had to fly from one end of the country to the other end of the country for this board meeting, to be chaired by the new board chair. And then they had a meeting, deliberations, usually as it were. And then upon returning, the wife met him at the airport, a darling where they were to laugh together, share the fun of the journey, and then all that went. So the wife asked him, how did it go? That is what attracted me in this story. How did it go? And his answer, I don't know. The wife was taken aback. You don't know? You went for a meeting as a new board chairman, and I'm asking you, how did it go? He affirmed much more, I don't know. And why did he say, I don't know? The wife asked, how can you say so? He said, well, there was a meeting of different executives, different corporate executives, highly placed experienced professionals. And then I was the chairman. I chaired the meeting. And everything I said in that meeting was taken as a bundle of wisdom. Everything I said in that meeting was taken just hook, line, and sinker, as it were, as a bundle of wisdom. And according to him, he got the greatest shock of his life. Why should this shock a man like this? I want to ask you, if you chaired such a meeting and everything you said was received as a bundle of wisdom, wouldn't you be happy? Wouldn't you feel successful? Wouldn't you feel cheer as the chairman? Wouldn't you feel great? Wouldn't you feel important? Wouldn't you feel you have been magnified? Now, but his thinking because he has built up himself with the concepts and understanding of what servant leadership is. That is why he was not happy. That is why the conclusion of that meeting did not give him satisfaction. He said, how can everybody not be thinking and I alone was doing the thinking? It's not true, it's not right that everybody there didn't see something different from what I said. It's not real that everybody's thinking was numbed because of a chair. Somebody somehow should have thought differently, should have said, Mr. Chairman, this is the other angle I'm looking at with respect to this agenda. Mr. Chairman, I disagree. And then he bringing out his point of disagreement. Mr. Chairman, I think what you said is half, but I'm looking at the second half of it. And then that is what he would call a brilliant board meeting, where everybody listening to me participated in the decision-making process. Again, I repeat, everybody participating inclusively in the decision-making process. That dignifies any human being you are leading. That dignifies any human being you are leading. Where you are told your opinion is irrelevant is an error. That means you're a puppet, you're a robot. Whatever takes away your thinking ability is an error in this life, in the leadership journey. You won't be fulfilled. They may pay you allowances, but your inner person will not be fulfilled. They have taken away the dignity of human being, of humanity, the ability to think, the ability to share out your thoughts. So in your board meeting, in your departmental meeting, in your team meeting, in your church meeting, in your community meeting, what is it like? What is it like? Is everybody's head important? Is everybody's view important? Even if it will not be taken, the freedom to say it should be the atmosphere. The freedom to bring thoughts together and sieve all the thoughts together to a conclusion is the way to lead. So once more, I want to greet you all. That is the reflections of this episode. How are your meetings? Do you welcome ideas? Do you listen to everybody? And then the conclusion evolves naturally. That is how servant leaders dignify those that they are leading. Thank you very much for this wonderful session. Thank you for this episode. Thank you for this episode. Thank you. Once again, remember to go to our website and take the premium courses, www.courses.ddfoundations.org. Thank you very much.